Arden Cho is the voice behind Rumi, the charismatic leader of the K-pop group Hunter X. Rumi is confident, ambitious, and hardworking. She also maintains a positive attitude to keep her bandmates motivated constantly. But under all that perfectly crafted outer shell lurks a deep fear that others will discover her big secret, that she is the daughter of a demon. One of the things I really loved about the character is that she's so relatable to so many of us, Cho says. Rumi is a sister to the girls and a leader. She has a big heart and wants to do all sorts of amazing things while battling her own identity issues. But where do audiences know Arden Cho from? Well, this is actually Cho's debut voice acting role. The actress has been in many projects on TV and film. Most fans would recognize her as Kira Yukumara in Teen Wolf. She played the lead role of Ingrid Yoon in Netflix's Partner Track before playing June in the streaming service's live-action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. When Arden heard about the role, she auditioned almost instantly because she was so excited about a lead Asian female role in a big-budget film. I feel like the little girl in me was just, dying. It has everything I love: K-pop, demon slaying, hot girls, hot guys, Korean food, and Korea. Singer-songwriter-producer EJAE의 is happy that her hard work on the soundtrack to K-pop Demon Hunters is finally out in the world. It was the craziest roller coaster ride for the artist who provided the singing voice of Rumi, as well as penning 3 different songs for the movie. The Korean-American songstress has been involved with the project since around late 2020 to early 2021, serving as the vocal producer and songwriter for the film. When the project was in pre-production, she worked closely with composer Daniel Rojas, who actually brought her onto the project. But she eventually collaborated with executive music producer Ian Eisendrath to develop the songs that fit into the story. EJAE의 is best known for writing for other K-pop artists like Red Velvet, Twice, and aespa, and K-pop Demon Hunters was her very first film project. When she was brought on board, she was given descriptions of how the story was going to unfold, which she then took and created songs based on the story points. She created many demos, which were very difficult, and as the story evolved over time, so did the music. The only song that she worked on from the beginning that managed to make it to the end was How It's Done. She says that the evolution of the music over the course of 4 to 5 years was crazy and fast-paced. In the early stages of the song creation, the team had fun writing and experimenting with different sounds and blending Korean sounds and instruments with modern K-pop elements. The directors, Maggie Kang and Chris Applehands, would tell the producing and writing team what kind of tracks they wanted and provide references to songs to create the vibe. They also provided descriptions of various scenes for the lyrics. The Black Label, a record label, was brought onto the project and created instrumental tracks for EJAE의 and her co-writer Mark Sonnenblick, and the duo would write the lyrics and find the concept and melody. She would then record the demo, including the lead, background vocals, and harmonies. Her voice became the base for all the demos, and because she was so close to the source material, it made sense for her to be the singing voice for Rumi. In fact, she was most excited to portray Rumi because EJAE의 felt connected to Rumi's story. I was honestly super excited because I freaking love this character. I resonate so much with the character, she says. EJAE의 herself is a K-pop trainee and had to undergo the K-pop idol process. She recalls the scene where Celine, Rumi's guardian, tells Rumi that she has to hide her demon side. That scene was the story of EJAE's life. Mei Hong voices Meera, the rebellious, spirited, and boundary-pushing visual and main dancer of Hunter X. Meera is a skeptic, and I think of her as someone who isn't the most trusting at first. Once she trusts someone, they're bonded for life, Hong says. Meera is a force to be reckoned with, and is perceptive and secretly attuned to her bandmates. She's like a burning fire and really passionate and doesn't let it show sometimes. Where have you seen or heard Mei Hong before? Well, this is her vocal performance debut, but she has appeared in minor roles in such shows as Hacks, Phantasma, and Broad City. She also appeared in a leading role as Margot Park in the Netflix series Tales of the City. Prior to that, she modeled for such designer brands as Adidas, Marni, Gucci, and Marc Jacobs before pursuing commercial work. What excited Hong was that Meera was short-tempered and overly blunt, but with a big heart. To be able to portray a character like that just using her voice was a challenge, but it stretched her talents. I think it's a self-protective thing. She's really soft on the inside, really just loyal to the ones that she loves, says Hong. Similar to how EJAE의 provides Rumi's singing voice for the musical numbers, R&B singer and rapper Audrey Nuna provides Meera's singing voice. Rounding out the trio is Ji Young-yu as Zoe, the main rapper, and Maknae, or youngest group member of the Hunters에 trio. She takes the little sister's role to heart. Zoe, similar to Yu, is Korean American and was born in the United States. She is always eager to please and is fiercely protective of her friends. She's the only Korean American in the group and is really trying to figure out what that means and where she belongs, says Yu. Zoe constantly feels like an outsider and is always providing ideas to make sure she is irreplaceable. Fans have seen Ji Young-yu before in a few projects. Most recently, she appeared in the video game adaptation of Until Dawn and in the Sundance hit Freaky Tales opposite Pedro Pascal. She also starred in the Amazon series Expats, an adaptation of the book by the same name. She has voice acted before having a recurring role in the South Korean show Sweet Home, which was in fact her debut. What attracted Yu to the role is the fact that Zoe is sweet offstage, yet fierce on stage. She's there to make sure everyone's having a good time, but she does have a surprisingly tough side when tested, which I really like, says Yu. Rae Ami, a Korean-American singer-songwriter and rapper born in Seoul, South Korea, provides the singing voice for Zoe. Ami is well known for her genre-blending sounds, and her unique style has earned her a dedicated fan base and recognition within the music industry. Her song Freak with Suburban went viral on TikTok in 2020. Hunters's biggest threat is the Saja Boys, the demon boy band taking the K-pop scene by storm. Jinu is the lead singer and heartthrob. Jinu can be direct and sassy, yet vulnerable and sweet, which is what attracted the Korean actor in the first place. Hyo Seop is a Canadian-Korean actor and singer, most known for his work in the romantic K-drama Dr. Romantic. Andrew Choi, a South Korean singer and composer who is best known for finishing in third place on the Korean reality competition K-pop Star Season 2, provides the singing voice for Jinu. Doctor-turned-comedy actor Ken Jeong provides the voice for Bobby, Hunters's agent, manager, and PR representative. Fans will recognize Jeong from such hit shows as Community and Dr. Ken, the latter a sitcom about his life. He is also currently a judge on the US version of The Masked Singer, constantly providing comedic relief on the judges' panel. Daniel Dae Kim provides the voice for Healer Han, the eccentric doctor who is also an ally to the Demon Hunters. Kim can be seen opposite Cho in Netflix's Avatar, The Last Airbender series as Firelord Ozai. He also most famously appeared in the hit 2000 show Lost, as well as the 2010s procedural Hawaii Five-0. He is no stranger to voice work, having voiced the role of Benja in Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon, as well as General Fong in the animated Avatar The Last Airbender. Joel Kim Booster provides the voice of several different characters. Booster started out as a writer before transitioning to acting and voiceover work. His most famous credit to date is starring and writing the LGBT rom-com Fire Island, and can currently be seen in the Apple TV Plus show Loot, where he also serves as a staff writer. The production's dedication to casting Asian actors to provide the voices of the characters is a great level of authenticity and is important in preserving the power of representation. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to find out when the latest Collider videos drop.
Oh, you got the patterns. Now you gotta die.